In this video, we're going to learn the basics of the Bezier Pen tool in Inkscape. You can find the pen tool on the left in the toolbar. And this is used for drawing curves and straight lines. It's also activated by using the B key on your keyboard. Just tap B, and you've got the Bezier Pen tool. Now I have sort of connect the dots set up here, and we'll just go ahead and work through these exercises together, and then you can do the same by downloading the document yourself. So if you just follow the dots in order, each click helps create a line segment. And if you click again on the start, it will close your shape, and then you can choose to fill that with a color if you like. Now another tool that's also nice to know is the node tool over here. It's the second tool from the top, and use this to change the shape of already created something that you've already made with the Bezier pen. And you can use this to click on nodes and change their position. Alright, let's take care of this bird. Back to the Bezier pen. And I'm going to just click, just like we did with the rock. Switch to the node tool. And if you hover your mouse over the center of one of these segments, it'll change. And I'm going to click and drag that into place, following the faint outline of the background. And there's our bird. You'll notice there's gray arrows here in the background. If you click on a node directly, it will reveal the control handles for each curve. And each curve contains 2 control handles. And if those control handles are moved to the tips of these arrows, it will create the shape of the original. So you can use them as guidelines if you wish, if you're having trouble getting the shapes. Notice that it takes both locations, one on either side of the curve, to get the desired shape. Let's do the cloud. Node tool. And I'm being very rough with the placement here. Just going to block in the general shape, and then we can click right on the nodes. Notice how the angle of our control handles, we would call this the angle is broken. They don't share the same angle. So if we click on the node, we can use the tools up here to smooth and make them sort of parallel to each other. And let's follow the guidelines here that are already in the document. If we work our way around, matching these up, we'll begin to see our shape take place here. And on this one too, we would want this to be smooth as well. Perfect. Let's go down to our cactus. This shape's a little bit more complicated, so I'm not going to worry too much about this until we get all of our nodes in place. And back to the node tool. If you look closely here, we can drag this down a little bit. Notice how you can click and drag on either end of each segment. Sort of push things around. Alright, so that's not too bad. It's a little rough. And then of course the other way to manipulate these curves would be to click directly on the node to reveal the control handles. And we can move things into shape that way. So there we have it. Feel free to add your own color fill, dress it up. Have fun.